Hey guys, we want to talk real quick today about how to get the perfect painting estimate. Um, I know there's a lot of companies out there, and there's more companies starting every day. Everybody's pretty much busy, although we are heading into the winter, so you'll have a lot more better selection as time goes on. Um, you want to get the perfect painting estimate, and the way that I go about getting estimates for any services that I want to use is I want comfortability. The price is important. We don't want to go the lowest price. Typically, the lowest price doesn't equate into best quality or the best service, or more importantly, the backing their work. What happens is when you have the lowest price, that generally means they have no overhead. They could be working by themselves. They're typically busy because they're going from one job to the next job. It's not a big deal, but trying to get somebody to come back and fix something um, sometimes might not happen. That's not the case for everything, but it's the case for most things. With painting, a lot of painters come and go. They all think they can start their own business. They're not happy with where they work. They jump around from company to company, and they're tough to deal with, guys. It's one reason we use subcontractors. Painting and painters are a tough bunch to manage. Some will get their checks on Friday, and you won't see them again until Wednesday. If they think a better job comes along, that maybe they make an extra $100 on, they will leave a job that they have and go do that other job and totally forget about what they're doing. So, trust me, you wanna be comfortable with who you're choosing, who you're gonna have in your home. It all starts when you make that first phone call, that first email. You want to make sure they get back to you right away or in a timely fashion. I mean, 24 hours is a good enough time. You can't expect somebody to answer the phone right away, but some companies do, and we try to as well. Once you find somebody you like, you want to have them set up an appointment, an estimate. Getting prices over the phone, that's pretty tough, guys. Painters, professional painters don't bid on square footage. Like, you can't just call up and say, I have a 3,000 square foot home. How much is it to repaint it? Well, there's a lot of other questions that go into that. How big is your trim? What do you have on the walls currently? How much patching do you have? If they're not asking those questions and just giving you a price off the top of their head, you could be in for some surprises when that job starts. So you've scheduled your estimate. Hopefully, you're getting a confirmation email or a text message, or somebody's confirming something. And you should be at your estimate. You have to be at your estimate. You can't leave a kid home, a child, a nephew, a cousin, an uncle. You need to be there, because the number one reason things can go wrong are missed expectations on the paint job. You cannot assume that every company is going to paint your house the same way. It just doesn't happen. There's not a Bible of painting that everybody goes down through, and that's how we paint. If I'm in one room and I have somebody else in another room, a good example is my whole family paints. So we all paint differently. We might prefer a different roller cover. We might prepare our room differently. We might have different ideas of what a good paint job is. There is not a standard. So, I see a lot of times we'll put pictures up or videos up or whatever online or something like this. And we'll get comments on, well, that's not how you do it, or you're missing this, or you didn't put that there. Just, guys, it just doesn't work that way. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Somebody might use a drop cloth in this instance. Other people may not. It doesn't mean one is right or wrong if at the end of the day the job is good. That's the goal. At the end of the job, you want the customer to be happy. You want to make money as a painter. They want to get a good price, and you want to give them a good product. How you get there doesn't matter. And I see all these things, people commenting online all the time. There's no perfect world in the contracting business, so it just doesn't happen. So make sure whoever shows up, you're there for them, and you can explain exactly when this job is done how you want it to look. Because if not, you're the one to blame. Um, Talk about the budget while you're there. I know people hate to talk about money. It's uncomfortable. Trust me, I do estimates all the time, and it's not a comfortable thing to talk about money. But you know what also is not comfortable is wasting time. I don't want to waste my time. You shouldn't want to waste your time. You probably took some time off to meet the estimator at your house, at least an hour. Um, Why let him or her leave your house and then go back and forth through email and phone calls and whatnot, trying to figure out what's going on? Why don't just talk about it right there? Get it all out in the open. Did you figure this? Did you figure that? What's the price if I take the trim out? What's the price if I don't do the ceiling? How much does it cost to add the closets? Ask now. I can give you a price right then, usually, and we can get it scheduled. That's the best way. So remember, be at your estimate, be comfortable with who you choose. Think about price, yes, but sometimes price is not the magical answer. Talk about your budget. Get it done while the estimator's there. That's the best thing I can tell you. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon.